Well, good evening. I'm Jeff Russo taking you through the 716 in 2 minutes. Tonight, there's potentially new fallout from our explosive I-Team investigation into the Buffalo Catholic Diocese. Weeks after the I-Team showed that Bishop Richard Malone allowed priests to return to ministry despite allegations of sexual abuse, reporter Jeff Slauson discovered that contributions to local churches have taken a major hit. We went through the bulletins from 35 different Catholic churches across Western New York to see how much money was generated before and after calls for Bishop Malone's resignation began. Discovered a 13% decrease in donations, some of which were cut in half. Also, preparations along the East Coast ramping up tonight with Hurricane Florence expected to make landfall on Thursday. The National Weather Service says nearly 5.5 million people live in areas along the East Coast now under hurricane warnings or watches, and more than 1 million people are under mandatory evacuation orders. Well, a local organization getting ready to help communities impacted by Hurricane Florence. Volunteers with 8 Days of Hope loaded supplies into trailers today. They expect to travel from Buffalo, are going to head down to areas affected within the next 48 hours to help clean up and rebuilding. A lot going on weather-wise on the East Coast. What about our forecast here at home? Andy Parker joins us now with the very latest.
Thanks, Jeff. A lot of clouds out there, and that'll kind of cap us tonight as we sit very close to the 60-degree mark. You can expect some foggy spots by the time we start things up on Wednesday morning. Now, the clouds will be there again as we begin the day, but we will get some breaks in those clouds during the afternoon. As slim as they may be, it'll take us into the 70s for daytime highs. Once we exit the 70s, it's going to be the 80s that arrive here as we get into the latter half of the week and into the weekend. As a matter of fact, things remain a little bit wet on Thursday, but then some drier skies come in for Saturday and Sunday. The effects of Florence may be felt up here in Western New York as we start early next week. Now you are up to date right here in the 716.